Okay, so we watched this. This is on the longer side of all the shorts that we watched. This was upwards of this is 11 minutes long. It's very Backrooms inspired, right? I mean, it was made a year ago. This is very Backrooms coded kind of horror short. I don't know, basically what happens is this girl, I don't know if we were paying too much attention initially to where she was at, but it seems like she's at this abandoned laboratory and she's investigating the site and uncovers a being that's lurking in the laboratory.
Yeah. There's a little bit of backstory, you don't really know how she got in, but then but the very beginning it kind of sets it up, and it just feels like every found footage, this person went missing and a bunch of government entities looked for her and they couldn't find it, but some mysterious entity uploaded her found footage to YouTube.
Yeah.
It's kind of okay, so then you watch it. Yeah, she gets in this building. We don't really know how. We don't know what kind of building it is, but then she goes into a room and all of a sudden the projector turns on and the sound's working fine. And it's about this doctor. This guy's interviewing this doctor who found this entity, this asset is what they were talking about. And
it's very SCP, right?
Yes, it is an SCP.
That's basically what, without saying SCP, this is effectively SCP in Backrooms.
And so the entity itself was very, again, I'm guessing these people are all the same age. It looks very humanoid. It's got long fingers, like knives. It looks like Edward Scissorhand, just it doesn't look like unworldly. It looks like a human with scissors fingers.
Yeah. So we're just kind of running this back, just the beginning part, the part that is the only place that has text. She's an urban explorer. She's investigating an abandoned research facility. I think it's an interesting little short horror film. I think that I don't want to be too hard on it because you can tell that this was very low budget. Yeah. I think that this is a group of people, maybe even just one person who had, well, I guess it would have to be multiple people, but
there's a credits at the end.
Yeah, who had access to what looks like maybe a school that's in the middle of a move. There's boxes everywhere. It kind of seems like maybe this is a school building and they're transitioning from one building to another. So
yeah,
it's not in use. I don't know. It feels like a pretty typical backroom style thing where there's a creature and this person's wandering. It's like a walking simulator, but not a game, but a film.
It's got some creepy elements to it. So I don't want to be too harsh because I remember making films like this, not horror necessarily, but we made movies from a camcorder, and I to me it's it's low prop. You don't need a whole lot. You just need time, access to the building, and then maybe props for maybe the entity or the asset that they're talking about. So yeah, I thought it was for kids making it, I think it's pretty good. From that perspective, overall horror, I don't find it very scary.
Yeah, the creature's interesting. I think that with this person, with them saying that this person's an urban explorer, I think it'd have been interesting, or would have added a little bit more. I don't know. It would have been a little bit more visually interesting and engaging if the person was talking into the camera, explaining what they're doing. It's almost from the very get-go, they're very peevish, but they don't seemingly have any reason to be. They don't know anything about this facility. Almost what movie does a good job that's very similar is Grave Encounters.
I've not seen that.
Oh, that's a good one. That is so fun. I love that movie.
I should watch that.
But it's just they're filming some ghost show that you would see on I don't know, on the Discovery Network.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They're recording this creepy encounter kind of thing, and then of course it actually becomes a supernatural occurrence. I think that's really interesting because they're playing up these TV characters and they're kind of, hamming it up for the cameras and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that this would have been a little bit better if this person was, I don't know, maybe documenting the experiences they're going through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think it does a pretty good job of capturing kind of a creepy little atmosphere.
Totally. Yeah. I agree with all that. There's really not much else to the flick, to the short, but
they're resourceful. Like, I think this is
like I said, it's
they have like she goes into that classroom that runs a projector, and it has like an audio clip of the doctor being interviewed, and so I mean you can tell that this is probably something that just had a couple people involved, and I think they were pretty resourceful with what they had.
I think it loses its touch as like a really found footage horror film when like they're at the very end of the movie there are credits. Like, oh, but I get, of course it's a fan fiction type thing.
Yeah, and it's like, the found footage can be a sort of, I don't know, a style versus it being like a legit found footage kind of thing. I think it becomes more interesting the more it tries to be convincing as found footage. There actually was a fair number of people involved.
Yeah, we're looking through the credits right now, and it's actually I'm kind of surprised that there was this many people, but
I would say check it out. I think that it's a little on the longer side for a horror short. It's like we said, like it's over 10 minutes. But check it out. I think it's an interesting kind of vibe, and if you like the Backrooms style vibes, then this will probably be in your wheelhouse.
Sure. Yep, I agree.
All right.